Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What's going on? Welcome. Happy Saturday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. If that is you, drop the word me in the comments and I will get back with you after this live. If you've been questioning it, if you've been thinking about it, maybe you don't even know what kind of stuff you can do online and you've been kind of curious. So, if that's your case, if you're curious or serious, it doesn't matter. You can drop the word me in the comments and I'll get back with you after this live. What's going on? Where are you tuning in from? I myself am from Southern California. It is it is actually weathering up nice. It's coming up nice. I um I am live on all channels: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and later on X, Threads, and LinkedIn. So if you're not following me, come on, let's go already. Follow me. Let's do this already. Let's go. So I got a really interesting topic for you tonight. What does having what does your you paying your bill on the phone have anything to do with the perfect time to start a side gig online? I'll tell you what, I had the most awesome. Hey, that's cool. I had a most awesome. I think I got something on Kitty. What's up? Um, I had such a little interesting conversation today. By the way, I am really beat up. Like I am so tired. That's why I'm going on live early, and then I'm just gonna call it in. On Kitty, I'll get your information to you before I go to sleep. How's that? Very nice. But I had a very interesting conversation today. I I had to call Verizon for my phone bill because for some reason it wouldn't take the card that I've had on file with them. Right? For some reason, it kept saying it's just not a valid card, which I don't understand. Martha, how are you? And so um, I call them and I speak to somebody. Obviously, you gotta like boom boom. The AI is telling you, I'll send you a link. You can do it online or through the app. I'm like, I did this already. It's not understanding me right. And I'm like, I don't talk AI. It's like you got to talk not human. You got to know the AI language sometimes when you call customer service. Isn't that weird? Is that, am I the only one or is that like strange? Like you got to know AI language to get human things done. I don't get it. Drop a one in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Like you gotta like know, and then you gotta request that you want a human being. Like I'm requesting a human. Like that's not common sense. So anyway, we get to a human, and this person was a sweetheart. She was so nice, right? And I'm explaining to her what's going on. I'm explaining to her that it's just refusing my card, and I haven't even touched it. It's just been on the file like forever. And I asked her. I said, "How long have I been with you guys?" Because I feel like I've been with you guys like for 20 years or something. And she looked it up. She goes, "You've been with us for 19 years, almost 20." And I said, "Yeah." So I've been with you guys forever. So what's going on? So this is what she tells me. She goes, I can send you a link. You can do it on that link. You can pay your bill on that link. Or I could do it for you for a fee of $10. Is that okay? I'm like, no, that is not okay. How is that okay? I'm like, no, that's not okay. And she was so surprised. She goes, really, really? I go, yes, really. Why would I pay extra for you to just click and handle it where your system is refusing my card that's been on your file for like a gazillion years? You want me to pay $10 extra for you to try it? Why would I say okay to that? And then she paused for a second. She goes, I guess you're right. Let me talk to a supervisor. I'm like, yeah, you have to talk to a supervisor? She goes, yes. I go, okay. And then she comes back. She goes, I was able to waive that. And here's what I got to tell you. Yeah, I'm just not that guy. Some of you are like, oh boy. A very few of you would really know me. But I'm just not that guy. I could say, oh, okay, thank you. I'm just not that guy. I said, how could you waive something that shouldn't even be there? What are you waiving? That I get to speak with you for $10? You're waiving that? I have to pay you $10 to talk to you? And where does that $10 go? It doesn't go to your pay. You don't get an extra $10 check. Where does it go? I have to pay you $10 to talk to you? Do you not see a problem with that? And yet you can send me a link and yet you can have AI handle my stuff? What? And you want me to say, okay? I'm sorry, but you got the wrong guy. I'm not going to say, okay. You can call it wave, you can call it whatever you want. I'm calling it zero. You should be happy I'm calling you guys after 19 years. What the, you guys, if there was a perfect time to start an online side gig, I mean, you are getting replaced by AI. Some of you are. You don't even know it. Some of your jobs are getting replaced, are being tested as we speak to replace you. Why? Because it doesn't cost anything with AI. You are expensive, even at $10 an hour, $15 an hour. Your job, you hear me? Your job is currently being tested so that AI can do it. If you haven't, if you haven't seen what's going on, I cannot be the only person who's experienced what I experienced today. Why? Because we put it on auto pay and it just pays, and we do this and that. We don't realize what's going on behind the scene. But when we actually do have to call and talk to a human, now it costs more to talk to a human. I want you to really understand that that I gotta pay extra to talk to a human. Do you understand that? That is, if you don't see what's going on with the side hustles and side gigs and online stuff, I'm sorry, but I don't know where you live. you're missing the boat. Listen, to talk to a human, it costs more money. To just pay your bill. I really want some of you to really get this, like, let that sink in, let that marinate. I want to pay my bill. Oh, you got to pay me first $10 extra, and then I'll pay your bill. It's like, what? What does that mean? What does that even mean? I asked her, I said, can you explain, like, what does that even mean? She goes, it just means, I said, don't repeat what you read to me. Tell me what it means. It means they're getting rid of you. Because people like me don't want to pay $10 extra to just pay their bill. My bill just went up $10 just for talking to a human. What the? What? Doesn't make any like that. Like, and some of you are still sitting there and saying, "Oh, I just online. It's one of those. I don't know. I'm not good with." Well, guess what? You better be very good at unemployment. I mean, you better be good at something. You know what I mean? I'm not in the mood, Bobby. I'm going to block you. You know what? What's wrong with you, man? Go play that game somewhere else on somebody else's channel. Some of you really need to wake up, man. I'm telling you, that was just like I was blown away by that. I was like, that makes, like, I don't remember the last time I called them. I mean, it's been probably years, but I never knew, like, at what point did we agree to this? I asked her, I said, do you know when this happened? She goes, no, it was before my time. I go, at what point people said, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, for sure. When I want to pay my bill, I want to pay extra $10 to talk to a human. It's like, at what point did, how many people say, yeah, I'll sign up for that? It's like, what? And you know what? It's not the first place. It's happened other places too. So I don't I don't know what to tell you, but the gig economy and side gigs and doing things online. Hey, selling products online. Don't be so afraid. They sell crap on TikTok for $5 freaking. Look how many people, what age groups are selling stuff. They're doing flip dances on camera to sell $5 as a side hustle. Stop fooling yourself, for crying aloud. Or stop complaining in a year when your job is replaced by a robot. Because it's happening. You got to pay more to talk to people. Man, that ticks me off. Man, I don't know. Some of you have this mind so closed up, so locked up. God forbid a piece of information would get in there. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You're either going to experience it through You're gonna either get this kind of thing, either you're gonna get it through education or experience. It's either you're gonna learn about it, or it's gonna happen to you. And it's for real. So I know I'm venting out, but that was just such a, I mean, I was just blown away. I couldn't believe what she told me. She goes, I don't want to repeat all that again, but it's just blown away. I was blown away. So I'm telling you, if you haven't looked at least having something on the side, look. I didn't say set up and give your life away. Seriously, look at some other options so you don't get. I mean, hey, I'm not your dad. I'm not your mom. You're an adult. So it's for real. It's happening. There are fast food places that they're no human, and they'll wrap up your food, give it to you through a drive-through. Yeah, it's happening. Guess where those people are going? Nowhere. It's real talk, people. So I don't know what stage in your life you are, but whatever your stage in your life you are, it's never too late. It's never too early. It's just the right time because it happens to be your time. That's just what it is. Now, it doesn't mean your time you get in, bam, you're on top of the world. That's not what that means. It's your time to start to look, to start something, to grow something on the side. That's what that means. And there's a ton of options out there. The good news is I'm not the only option. I'm one of the options, but I'm not the only option. It's like a good. There's like last time I checked, there were 1,700 active network marketing companies in US operating. So you have a few options, you know. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. With that, hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. If this is your first time, hopefully it's not your last time. So I got a little heated, but I mean, some of the stuff that I hear in today's world really blows my mind, like literally. And you guys know if something it has that kind of a effect on me, then I got to be very vocal. I'm very loud about it. I'm very vocal about it. So, and that's just been my nature, you know. It's just not because of social media, but now because of social media, hopefully I can reach out more people, right? And that's the whole idea. So with that, I know somebody you want to yell at. Let me do the yelling and tag him here. I'm just kidding. That's hilarious. Um, that's funny. Some of you are like, "Who is this dude?" Yeah, you know somebody that needs to hear this. I'll be nice. Just tag into this, share it with them. Don't be stingy with info. I came up with a new line. Don't be stingy with info. Google and Chat GPT aren't. So share the info. Use it as a tool, not a weapon. And with that, listen, I am Sean Zimi, and I help folks with a job to start an online side gig and use social media to grow it. If that is you, you've been thinking about it, or you're like, oh man, Sean was yelling at me, I'd better start looking. If that's the case, drop the word me in the comments and I'll get back with you. Yeah, I'll get back with you after this live. I'll get back with you after this live. And we'll set something up for tomorrow, but I'll get back with you after this live. So with that, I am signing off. Until tomorrow, thank you for all the loves. Oh, Kitty, thank you for being here. And I appreciate you guys. With that, I am signing off. Until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.